Hey guys, Jen Graves here. Anyway, I was just going to show y'all. It took me a little while. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I have set up a Patreon account, so y'all can go on there and support me if y'all want. There are a bunch of different levels to it. So see if I can find like where that area is. There's got to be a better one than over here on the side. I guess not. So I also kind of named these like as a knight kind of thing. So the first one up there is Squire. That's just for support, guys. Thank you. I wouldn't ask too many people to like do too much. Don't pay a bunch, because I know as much as y'all try and put into your manga, I try and put into mine. So there's not a lot that you could put more and more into. So it's kind of that. Anyway, so the first one is Squire. It's basically like my undying gratitude, guys. Support. Knight. That's our $5 one. You basically get a +1 added into giveaways. So if I already add your name into it because you're one of my subscribers, basically you become a subscriber. And if I have you on Patreon and you're one of my $5 people, I'll put your name in a drawing twice. So not that much added into it. So, but a second chance does give you more over anybody that only has one chance. And then we have Bronze Knight, which is $10. You get 2 more chances, so that's 3 giveaway things when I pull it out of the drawing and bucket and whatnot. 10 is also where I will give you a verbal shout out on my channel for all my future videos. So I know I give shout out to some of my friends and people on there anyway, but this one would seal the deal for me doing that. I'd probably do a little more with that and put a link to your page underneath my videos and stuff, just stuff like that. It just kind of depends. I'll have to figure that out more, but for sure a verbal thing on my channel. Or on my videos, that way everybody, if you're another manga tuber or anything, and you want somebody to do that and they watch my channel, hopefully they'll go over and subscribe to you and stuff like that. So, most of this money kind of stuff though on here, most likely it would go towards when I buy like giveaway gifts and stuff. There was a lot that I kind of spent last time on giveaways, so this would just kind of help me out a little bit. So anyway, past Bronze Knight is Silver Knight, which is $20. That gives you 4 giveaway things. So you would get 5 total in the pot, drop in the pot, whatever. You also get my email address to email me or anything like that. You can ask me about different stuff. That's probably this is probably the tier to get if you want to basically like ask me anything as far as it goes, like for future videos that you might want to see, anything like that. This is ones that or this is a tier that would be better for that, because I would be able to talk to you more so one-on-one and get confirmation of that instead of the whole mob swarm that is my subscriber group and other stuff. And you also get a Jen Graves keychain, so I would most likely have to get your address to send that to you, P.O. Box or something like that. But I do have a bunch of those already ordered. I already actually have them in a box. That's kind of an extra thing that I do with giveaways too. But this would give you just 1 free that I'd send to you. So you could get 2. Some good stuff. Gold Knight. Gold Knight is $50, guys. It's not like that big of a thing. I really just kind of put this on there for some extra stuff. I Don't expect too many people to donate $50 exactly. I mean, that would be a big help with most of my stuff, but you know, that would give you, with the plus 10 giveaway though, it would give you 11 drops in the hat where, you know, you have a bigger potential for that. You also get my cell phone number. Basically, you could text me any time of day, stuff like that, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Um, and the only time, you know, if you ask me, I'd let you know when I could talk to you on the phone, anything like that. You know, but um, you know that also depends on like work hours for me. I wouldn't really be able to talk on the phone unless it was like a lunch break or some kind of break like that. You also get an extra secret gift that's at random, just something that I would pick for you. It'll probably be a couple of somethings. If you watched my giveaways last time, for the ones that I gave away, I gave out Gingrave keychains. I gave out buttons. I gave out over the garden wall buttons. I gave out Pokemon buttons. You know, I also wrote letters. So different stuff like that. You know, just little things that I would do that. Anybody that was probably going to get something from me, I'd probably give you a letter. So, like I said, though, this would help me out. You know, I'd probably get some random stuff on there and kind of ask you what you liked and try to give you a random gift that was still in a good price range, but also, you know, help you out. Sorry about that, guys. The computer went out. So, anyway, and then the very last one, which I really don't expect a lot of people to do this one, but if you did, that'd be cool. You know, there are going to be different things. I haven't gotten to set up the website yet, but I am going to have a merch channel that will go with the last thing down there, Gingrave t-shirts, as well as the keychains and other things if you want to buy that instead of being a patron or anything else like that, or getting it as a giveaway. So this one, I didn't increase anything in the giveaway because that would just become very crazy. But the big thing that's down here on the bottom, besides the t-shirt, is you get to decide what new series I should get. Preferably, guys, I would prefer this to be a new series that's still out there and in print, so it's easier for me to get. If you pick something like oh gosh, one that I'm already looking for, like Initial D or Rave Master, that is going to be a lot harder and it's going to be a lot more time consuming. So I would prefer you to pick something that's currently out, you know, and I would let you tell me which one you think I should get and tell you if I already have it or not. That way you can change like your pick. And I would try to get all of that series as fast as I could. Pre-order it if it's a new one and ongoing, different stuff like that. So, you know, and it would go into my collection so I could read it at some point. Most likely I'd try and get to it earlier if it was something that somebody was quote unquote paying me to read, I guess. You know, it might be one that's on my list that I've been wanting to read for a while. I just haven't gotten to buy it. But that would kind of also let you know about my pre-order list and stuff too, besides asking me. But you know, if you're a fan and you wanted to do that and pick the $100 one, and be basically a king class, then, you know, if you said, hey, Gingraves, I want you to get, I almost said Food Wars. I already own Food Wars, guys, so I can't do that one. But if you said, hey, I want you to get Haikyokyu or Terraformers or High School DxD, trying to think of some other ones, guys. You know, whatever it is, I would totally stay focused on that series and add it to my pre-orders if it was new one that was still coming out, or at least try and buy every volume of it that was out there, if it's still in print and stuff like that. Something that I could get most likely from like Right Stuff, or Amazon for not like, most likely like your average book, what it would cost, not like super expensive, you know, different stuff like that. So, but yeah, that would, you'd be able to influence my buys kind of. So that's a big one. I may have one person do that, guys. You know, that'd be cool. You know, every month telling me which one I should buy. You know, if I got two people could tell me that. So I don't really expect too many people to go for this one though. I really expect out of this whole list, guys, to kind of stay around Silver Knight and Bronze Knight and Regular Knight and Squire. So anyway though, guys, that is going to be it. That's my Patreon account. It has the same one that's on my YouTube. You know, it's got my banner on it, which this would be, this whole thing right here, it was done by a really good friend of mine, Danny D, that is a manga tuber, and she did this. So at some point when I can, I'm going to get t-shirts made with this on it, most likely in my favorite color, gray, but you know, I could probably get different colors made of that with my logo and insignia and stuff on it, as well as my other thing I've already gotten made, which is my keychains. I heart Jen Graves. You know, those will be coming. Well, I already have a bunch of those. Some people will be getting them soon with the giveaways. I have one on my keychain. My brother has one on his keychain. So different things like that. But also getting some other paraphernalia, merch stuff for me, and kind of have like a little bit of a Jen Graves logo. So nothing too crazy, but still crazy enough that I guess it just works. You know, in the great words of the Mad Hatter, though, we're all a little mad here. So anyway, that is going to be it. Stay tuned for other videos, but hopefully you will try and join my Patreon account and at least support me in some way, maybe for $1. I try to treat it like a Kickstarter, guys. I did some stuff on there, so anyway, that was kind of the whole plan with that. But I will catch you guys later on. Bye.